Angels live in my town.
So this guy, he was a pilot. So he had a carry-on bag. So, okay, I start the call. I think he tipped me an extra $500, which I don't even know why, because I did absolutely nothing. And for what he wanted. And so he's like sitting there and he's like, hey, he put a towel down. That's when I was just like, something's going in his ass. So, and
you see a towel and that's automatically what you think.
You want something in his ass, yeah.
So he was just like, hey, open that drawer over there. There was like 20 dildos. And so that's what I'm saying. He only had a carry-on. So did he go through the security, the TSA
with
line?
With 20 dildos in his bag.
I'm just like, did the guy open it and he just like kept straight face?
Have a good day.
Well, he's a pilot, so he probably didn't have to go through normal security.
Yeah, they probably already
probably not.
The fact that this pilot, though, took a carry-on and all he packed was fucking dildos just showed you how much he fucking loved those things.
What's the party?
Okay.
That was probably the most important thing to him. Shaving cream, toothbrush, gives a shit. Well, make sure I got all my a fucking briefcase full of dildos. Could just bring one.
Yes.
Because he doesn't know he's going to be feeling that day.
Taken back by that, and I was like, all right, whatever. He's like, well, could you use one on me? And I was like, I don't touch those things. And he's just like, well, they're all clean. I was like, okay, so I grab a towel. And he's like, pick one out. So of course I go for the creepiest one, is a 2-headed dildo. So I'm like, here you go. And so then he started fucking himself in the ass. And then he's like, hey, can you record it? I'm like, that's kind of weird. I've never had a guy ask that. So I recorded him doing it.
You're a director now.
So then he's like, this is where it gets a little mind blowing. So then he goes, you're right.
Go.
He goes, why don't you, I almost forgot. Why don't you open that refrigerator right there? I was like, okay. And so I went in there. I was like, we got some food, something. There was a Snickers bar and this motherfucker sliced it on the side already, like pre-sliced it. So it was just an easy, just slit down so I could get the candy bar out, the Snickers. And
always satisfies.
He was just like, well, what should I do with it? And I'm like, he's either got like a weird food fetish, he wants to jack off. And then I was like, stick it in your butt. And then he put it in his butt, and then he put the dildo after. And then like a full minute in, like my cheeks are getting goosebumpy. So then maybe like a minute and he goes, what should I do with it? And I go, what the fuck?
You told him to eat it, right? I hope.
Eat it?
Eat it, motherfucker.
Eat it? And then, oh my God, that motherfucker ate it. He ate the candy bar and then jacked off and then came like 3 minutes later.
So he shoved the candy bar, up his ass with a dildo behind it. So he jammed it right up his rectum. And then he's like, what do you want me to do with the candy bar? And you said, eat it, because that's the most logical thing. That's what I thought. Like
I was like, eat it?
That's what he wanted you to say.
Yeah, I would have been like, eat it.
Like a leading question, like, what do you mean what I want you to do with it?
Obviously, eat it, asshole.
I didn't want you to put it up your ass and then shit it out.
No, obviously, eat it. It's a fucking Snickers bar. It's delicious.
I want you to put it away.
He's just
hungry. What's crazy about this guy, so guys say stuff right before they come and they get super embarrassed and they're just very quiet. This guy was like getting up, went to the bathroom, and I'm just like this.
I guess it's too much for our listeners.